How y'all doing? This is Preacher Man on day, and this is another Marvel Reviews Tuesdays. This week is Season 3, Episodes 21 and 22, and this is a 2-hour season finale. And what happens on this episode, it starts off with Daisy getting talked to by Gemma, and they're trying to figure out what All Hive knows, that All Hive learned from Daisy. And they're trying to figure out what he's trying to do. And Daisy only knows a little bit. She doesn't know much because Hive didn't tell his people that was under him what his plans was, even though he made them tell everything that they've ever known. And she tells Gemma this, and then the team is going after Hive, and they got this plan set up where there's this machine that Mac is building, and what it does is scrambles Hive's memories. And during this, Mac's trying to get this to work, and he's working slow, and Yo-Yo's trying to get him to speed up. And then something goes wrong, and they get caught. And Lincoln and Coulson go off and do their own thing. And Hive finds Lincoln first, and then Coulson leaves. And Hive's telling Lincoln how he knew everything that Daisy knew, and how Daisy loved him and stuff, trying to get Lincoln to mind, trying to psych him out. And then Lincoln is about to blast him with his electrical pulse, and then he runs away because he doesn't want to get influenced by Hive. And Hive runs after him. And Lincoln runs to Mac and them and tells Mac, y'all need to hurry up because he's right behind them. And Yo-Yo finishes off the machine because she was watching Mac the whole time. And Lincoln powers the machine, and they scramble Hive's memories. And this incapacitates them for a little bit, and then the rest of the team gets all the hostages out and leaves the base where Hive had this missile at. And then what Coulson is trying to get done is trying to get the missile overrided, that way it can't launch, and that's what they accomplished during this mission. And Hive comes out and is about to attack everybody, and Yo-Yo throws a device under Hive's feet and cryogenically freezes him in this kind of jail, and they take him to the base. Well, what they don't know is Hive got his two main guys, Hellfire, and can't remember the name of the other guy, the Japanese guy. But anyway, Hive got them finding where Hive is, and Hive's still controlling everybody, even though he's in this frozen chamber. And what happens is Hive gets them to set off a bomb, and it infects over half the SHIELD agents that are on the base. And the infected SHIELD agents are trying to kill everybody, and they're going after Fitz, and Fitz tells Simon how to override the lock process so Fitz could get away, and Fitz winds up getting away, but all the agents that was with him got turned. And then the Hive is getting the warhead. Hive gets broken out by the agents that were turned and swayed to his persuasion, and Hive goes after the warhead and gets the warhead, and he gets the main plane, and it loads up the warhead and all his minions, and they go up, and they're about to disperse this warhead at a certain altitude, and there's a timer. And before this happens, Daisy gets into the plane and wants to get back control, wants to be controlled by Hive again because she's in withdrawal. Hive just like a drug to her, and she wants to be a part of him again, but she can't, because whenever Lash purged Daisy of Hive, he can't never go back into Daisy. And then she attacks Hive and starts fighting him, and winds up stabbing him a bunch of times, but that doesn't help. And then Coulson comes in with Quinjet and in hologram form, distracts Hive, and Hive goes into his true self. So we finally see him as his inhuman self. He got the tentacles and everything. He actually looks cool. I don't know why they didn't do this the whole season, maybe budgets or whatever, but he really did look good. But anyway, they distract Hive long enough, and they get the warhead on the Quinjet, and Daisy does this because Daisy's vision, she realizes her vision has come true because Fitz gave her a jacket and it had the cross in it, and she's deciding to do this, and Hyde comes in after her, and Lincoln has got blown up by Hellfire at this time on the side, and he's bleeding out. So he gets in the Quinjet and he shots Daisy and gets her out of the Quinjet and takes the Quinjet up in the orbit. And at the end of the episode, Lincoln is the one that winds up dying at the end of the season. And this really affects Daisy, and then it cuts to 6 months later, and she is helping the lady of the guy who showed her the visions, and she helps the lady and her daughter out. And Phil Coulson is after her because she's going by Quake now, and she's making all these earthquakes and stuff, and S.H.I.E.L.D. is after her. And Phil Coulson and Matt almost get her, but she uses her powers to jump up and get away. And Phil Coulson says the director won't like this. So obviously in this 6 month period, there's a new director of S.H.I.E.L.D. So my question for y'all is, since Phil Coulson said the director won't like this, do y'all think that Fury is the director again, or who do y'all think the new director of S.H.I.E.L.D. is? And what else it shows in the 6 month time period? The professor that made the faulty Inhumans has been working with Fitz and Simmons, and he's made his computer a body or something like that. I really don't understand it. What do y'all think happened with that as well? Now, this is the season finale, so next week starts off my off season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm going to be reviewing Game of Thrones. I'm going to be reviewing season 2. And if y'all want to get caught up with season 1, I've already got reviews for that. So y'all will be looking for that. As always, it's preaching on all this time out. That's usually the See you on next time.